When Jung Hae posted a serene photo on her Instagram of a coastal sunset, most fans admired the colors. But the subtle detail that caught the attention of eagle-eyed followers was the reflection of a man beside her, faintly visible in the car window. A few hours later, Jung Hae posted a photo of the same beach, the same moment, from another angle. Fans went into a frenzy, and just like that, one of the industry's most speculated relationships was no longer a secret. Jung Hae and Jung Hae were officially, unmistakably, in love. What started as quiet murmurings in comment sections had grown into a full-blown media storm. For months, fans speculated about their closeness following their joint appearance in a photo shoot for a high-end fashion brand. Their chemistry had been undeniable. Interviews were peppered with knowing smiles and subtle glances. Stylists noted their increasing comfort during shoots, and some even mentioned the pair opting to stay behind after filming. It wasn't just the fans who noticed. Their agencies, once careful to downplay any rumors, began to soften their tone. Sources close to both stars suggested that their connection began long before the public caught on. A friend of Jung Hae shared anonymously that the two had maintained contact after wrapping a campaign last year and gradually became each other's emotional anchors. When the couple finally went public, it wasn't through a dramatic press release or a tabloid expose. It was quiet, intimate, and elegant. An exchange of images that told 1,000 stories. No captions. Just peace. A mutual understanding that their fans would connect the dots, and they did. Comments flooded in. We knew it. Finally, they look so happy, and protect this couple at all costs. The shift in public tone was rapid. Unlike some celebrity couples who receive backlash or harsh criticism for their relationships, Jung Hae and Jung Hae were met with waves of affection. Perhaps it was because both stars had cultivated clean, respectful images. Perhaps it was their undeniable chemistry or the soft, tender way they carried themselves. What made this reveal even more poignant was its contrast to the relationship Jung Hae had with her former partner, Lee Joon. Once a beloved couple in the Korean entertainment scene, Hae and Lee Joon were seen as the ideal blend of professionalism and romance. Their 3-year relationship had been kept mostly private, with occasional glimpses shared through joint appearances or carefully worded interviews. When they parted ways, the statement from both agencies was respectful, citing busy schedules and natural drift. But fans sensed the weight behind their breakup. Jung Hae appeared visibly quieter in public appearances. Lee Joon, once known for his playful candor, seemed more reserved. For months after, their names would occasionally trend side by side whenever either appeared in a drama or interview. The public hadn't forgotten them, and perhaps neither had they. That's why the appearance of Jung Hae in Hae's orbit felt both surprising and refreshing. Unlike the cautious tone of her previous relationship, this one felt free, even joyful. Behind the curtain of professionalism, there was a softness, a radiance in their interactions that felt authentic. A compilation video on YouTube showcasing their couple moments during press junkets and behind-the-scenes footage quickly climbed trending charts. Fans highlighted instances of matching accessories, exchanged looks, and Jung Hae's subtle protectiveness during public events. It became evident, this was more than a passing crush or promotional chemistry. This was real. As fans celebrated their new favorite couple, journalists scrambled for insights. What drew them together? According to close sources, it was their shared values and emotional maturity. Both actors, having endured the highs and lows of the entertainment world, found in each other a sense of grounding. They were, in the words of one stylist, a calm in each other's storm. Photos began surfacing of their private dates, a bookstore in Gangnam, a quiet cafe in Town, a late-night stroll along Han River. Each image painted a picture not of celebrity excess, but of two people genuinely enjoying each other's company. Disguises, no grand gestures, just stolen moments of peace amidst chaos. For fans who had followed Hae through her heartbreak, this was healing. Many took to social media expressing joy not just for the couple, but for Hae's emotional recovery. She looks happy again, one fan tweeted, attaching a side-by-side photo of Hae from a year ago and one from her latest magazine shoot. The difference was palpable. Yet, amidst the celebrations, one name inevitably resurfaced: Lee Joon, the man who once held her hand at award shows, who once called her his greatest support during tough times, was suddenly the silent figure in a new story. Lee Joon had always been known for his calm demeanor and charismatic presence. After his breakup with Jung Hae, he immersed himself in work, taking on diverse roles that showcased his depth as an actor. From intense thrillers to psychological dramas, his performances drew praise. Interviews remained carefully curated, he rarely mentioned his personal life. The silence, to many, was telling. When the news of So-min's and Hyun's relationship became undeniable, many turned to Lee Joon's social media for clues. His latest post, a black and white image of a lone tree on a hill, stirred speculation. Was it a metaphor? Was it simply art? He gave no caption. The ambiguity only fueled curiosity. Close friends and insiders, though, shared that Lee Joon was aware of So-min's growing closeness to Hyun long before the public announcement. According to one unnamed source, he had made peace with it but chose to keep his distance out of respect. He still thinks highly of her, the source added. He just wants her to be happy, even if it's not with him. Despite his stoicism, public couldn't help but dissect every move he made post-reveal. When he opted out of a major variety show appearance, rumors swirled. Was he avoiding the media circus? When he attended an awards ceremony solo and declined interviews, headlines speculated heartbreak. In reality, those close to him insisted it was simply timing and professionalism. But in the eyes of fans, it was a quiet heartbreak unfolding in real time. Online communities were divided. While many cheered on So-min's and Hyun, others expressed lingering sympathy for Lee Joon. Threads dedicated to his past relationship with So-min's resurfaced, with fans reminiscing about their golden era. Of them laughing behind the scenes or supporting each other on variety shows made the rounds once more. He loved her deeply, one fan commented. You could see it in the way he looked at her. Still, Lee Joon never spoke a word publicly. Continued working, releasing statements only through his agency. His professionalism was both admirable and heartbreaking. In a world where oversharing is common, his restraint spoke volumes. So-min's, for her part, handled the situation with grace. Made no reference to her past relationship. Instead, she focused on her work, her new love, and her personal growth. Observers noted how she seemed lighter, not because she had moved on quickly, but because she had healed. Love had returned to her life, not to replace what was lost, but to build something new. As months passed, the buzz quieted. So-min's and Hyun continued their relationship away from the public eye, occasionally delighting fans with subtle moments of affection. Lee Joon, too, seemed to find his rhythm again, immersing himself in creative projects and even hinting at a possible directorial debut. But the question lingered, did it hurt? Did he regret anything? Only Lee Joon knows. But if his journey teaches anything, it's the silent resilience of a man choosing dignity over drama. In the end, 3 people moved forward. Couple in love, another individual growing through reflection. Public watched, supported, speculated, eventually accepted. Because in the ever-turning world of celebrity, love stories may fade, but the humanity behind them remains. And sometimes, the quietest chapters speak the loudest truth.